Glå Nilfgaard, Hab Moritz med sine rapporten. Welcome to Moritz Workshop channel. We already made a few videos about Nazari equipment like boots, helmets and other stuff. And definitely we'll make more about it. For example, bags and other things. How to best know if your gear works? Well, use it in practice. We as a Nazari Brigade project of course are participating on many events like LARPs and cons, and also we make events of our own, like known LARP Robor, and also we make our own marches. We started a few years ago and we tested the equipment, what works, what doesn't, and this January we took the camera with us, so we will be able to show you how it looks like. We'll still make classical videos about equipment and gear from our studio, but in videos like this you'll be able to see the gear in kind of its natural environment, like how it works in practice. And also we will talk a bit about the locations that we visited. So if you want to visit it, preferably in style, you are welcome. So now to our January trip. We set out from our base in Prague and head out to nature reservation called Kokořínsko. By car it's under an hour road, so pretty close. On the way we stopped in a kind of a special place. You will hear about it and see it in a future video, so stay tuned. And then we head to our final destination, nature sightseeing location called Pokličky. There is a decent sized parking place. You need to pay for it, but it's relatively cheap, so no worry. The touristic route is marked with blue color. Those are those marks you will see on the trees or stones in some shots in the video. If you are more interested in how Czech touristic routes are marked, you can definitely find the information on the internet, or maybe in some future video we'll a little bit talk about it. If you are interested, leave us a comment. It is a pretty favorite destination for family trips, so we met kind of a lot of people. And for us, because we are trying to go in style, every modern thing a little bit breaks down the atmosphere. But on the other hand, we had some pleasant conversations and we could send out the word about reenacting and living fantasy. The journey is relatively short, about 6 kilometers, and the terrain itself is not that hard. The way leads around from parking place through beautiful nature, and you will end up in the same spot. And you can choose to go either way. On the one side there is a steep hill, but there are stairs, so pretty useful. It was really nice and snowy, so for us great opportunity to test different outer soles on shoes, pure leather or hobnails, which kind behaves better on the snow. And also one of our members, Warren, tested a special piece of gear for this kind of terrain. So in some future videos we can show you with him this piece of gear. On the way there are several sightseeing locations. At first Pokličky. It is a sandstone rock formation. Poklička in Czech means lid. You can also say that it looks like some mushrooms, but in Czech it's called the lids. Further there are some more rock formations from dark sandstone. Also pretty interesting. And several beautiful ravines. We discovered one that has a really magical forest behind it. And for us, it looked practically like entrance to Brokilon. See for yourself. On this short journey, all of this and more you can discover. On every trip, it's really important to keep your energy level up. So we had some food rations with us. It got us through several snacks and also some kind of lunch. So what did we had? Some dried fruits, dried meat or jerky, some hardtack or biscuits, depends how you call it, some nuts and oats, and just wash it down with some tea, maybe with a little bit of rum or just plain water. This was our first trip when we took the camera with us, because we tried to bring you in. We really like those kinds of events. It allows us not only test our gear in practical situations, but also discover the beautiful places. And you know, many locations of our country looks like directly from the virtual world, and that definitely adds to the atmosphere. Not only the mainstream ones, but also many unknown places. It pays off to discover them. If you want us to make more videos about our trips and describe the locations, please let us know. Give us a like, stay tuned, until next time, Glory Nilfgaard.